I've always had a passion for real estate and for properties. So this is something that's been my passion for a very long time. And I've kind of brought him in.
She's good at that, and I've always had the sort of how does it work, how was it built kind of mind and engineering background, and so we make a good team. We did get into our first couple houses quickly. Our first project was a rental last year. Donjoy is our first house that we purchased for renovation and resale. I don't even want to say flip.
Yeah, we don't use that word.
We don't use the word flip. We use the word, what do we
Enhance and resell.
Enhance and resell, that's a good one. We had looked at several properties that were on the edge of, shall we say, demolition. Quickly realized that wasn't the kind of rehab work we wanted to do. We wanted to start somewhere in the middle and improve it and update it for today's buyer. That was what was attractive to Donjoy for us. It was the first time we were able to walk through Donjoy. It was sort of a dark day, but what we could tell from looking at it quickly was the potential. There was a lot of, seemed to us, wasted usage of square footage. Stairwell was in the way and things of that nature, and we quickly thought that, boy, if we could open this up and make it more open concept, this would be a much more attractive house. We had another bathroom. What could we do to make this a better house? And so I look at things and say, well, could we move this wall? Could we take this out? But she's the one that looks at it and says, boy, I want to open up the kitchen. And that's where she takes over.
Well, no, I mean, we both looked at the stairs. The stairs were like right in the middle of the living area and the kitchen. And I looked at him and I said, we need to move these stairs. And he said, yes, we do. So we moved the stairs to make the open, concept. So that was our major. And in the middle of the house, there was two closets. There was like a walk-in closet and then there was a door closet. And we started looking and he starts measuring and he said, we could take this down and just make another full bathroom, because the closets were taking up so much real estate. So that's what we did. We took down the closets in the hallway and put in another full bath.
Yeah, the sunroom off to the side was a little bit cut off. It had concrete stairs poured 3 steps down into the sunroom, and since the ceiling height was high enough, we just raised the floor, put in insulation and the air conditioning and the electric under the floor, and really took away the sliding glass doors that were there so that the sunroom became part of the living area of the house. The basement at Donjoy was fully unfinished. Potential of this house was to put a bedroom and another bathroom down there and a recreation area. So that was an easy thing to design. The access to the basement is now much better. The stairwell is a central feature of upstairs and leads you right down into the main area downstairs, but we have a full bathroom down there that's open to 2 sides, both the bedroom and the rec room, a fully functioning laundry room. We look at something and say, how would we use this house? What would we use this square footage? How would we live here? And
that's kind of what gets us in trouble. What would we want?
No light from any other windows came into that space. So, well, there's no lighting in the ceiling in this house. So, recessed lighting throughout. We had some structural issues in the joists, and so had to take down the drywall anyway. So. The yard is huge. This is a large, flat backyard, completely fenced in. Kids, pets, dogs. You could have a darn near an official soccer match in that backyard. There are some great mature trees on the back property that help both in the look but in the sound, being close to the interstate. We both have day jobs, and Bill does the footwork for us.
Yes.
They've got the people out on the street finding all these properties for all kinds of investors, us included.
Bill comes in and helps us and allows us to get these higher end properties and to create, a beautiful high end property to sell. And the thing I love about that house is when you come down the street and there's no other house on the street like it. Our realtor here, and she knows exactly what kind of houses we want. And she knows now, so yeah.
If they can keep finding these kinds of properties for us and we can keep enhancing them, we'll continue to do that. Their process makes it easy for us.
That house just has a presence. And and when we're done painting it, it's going to be the best house on the street. Well, you wait till I'm done. Edit that out.